Chapter 1: Shadows of the Past. Agent Liam Cooper stood on the dimly lit rooftop, the cityscape stretching out before him like a labyrinth of shadows. The night air was cool against his skin, carrying whispers of secrets yet to be unraveled. He adjusted his collar, his gaze fixed on the distant horizon, where the first glimmers of dawn were beginning to break through the darkness. Liam was a man burdened by the weight of his past. The scars of past failures etched into his soul, reminding him of the lives he couldn't save, the choices he couldn't undo. He had dedicated his life to atoning for those mistakes, navigating the treacherous world of espionage with a mixture of skill and relentless determination. As the sun rose, casting its golden hues across the city, Liam received a call from his superiors. A new mission awaited him, one that would push him to his limits and challenge everything he thought he knew. He was about to be thrust into a web of intrigue and deception, where the line between friend and foe blurred like the flickering lights below. His destination was Paris, a city that held both beauty and danger in equal measure. Steeped in history and intrigue, it was the perfect backdrop for the shadows that lurked in every corner. Liam's objective was simple: uncover the truth behind a mysterious figure known as Victor Kessler, a former ally turned enemy. The stakes were high, and failure was not an option. Upon arriving in Paris, Liam found himself immersed in a world of hidden alliances and covert operations. He traversed the city's narrow streets, with their cobblestone paths and ornate architecture, blending into the throngs of people going about their daily lives. Behind the facade of the bustling city, secrets lurked, waiting to be uncovered. Liam's journey led him to a discreet rendezvous point, a small cafe tucked away in a quiet alley. It was there that he would meet his new partner, Mia Donovan. He had heard of her reputation as a brilliant codebreaker, but little else was known about her. As he entered the cafe, his eyes scanned the room, searching for a face that held the key to their collaboration. And then, he saw her. Mia Donovan sat at a corner table, her gaze fixed on a laptop screen. Her dark hair cascaded over her shoulders, framing a face that exuded both intelligence and determination. Liam approached cautiously, his instincts honed from years of fieldwork. "Agent Donovan," he said, extending a hand. "I'm Agent Liam Cooper." Mia looked up, her eyes assessing him with a mix of curiosity and caution. She studied his face, searching for the truth behind the hardened exterior. After a moment, she offered a faint smile and shook his hand. "Cooper," she replied, her voice laced with an undertone of intrigue. "I've heard good things about you." Liam couldn't help but feel a flicker of anticipation. He sensed that their paths had crossed for a reason, that their collaboration would be more than just a matter of professional necessity. Together, they would unravel the secrets that lay hidden in the shadows, and perhaps, find redemption in the process. Little did they know, as they exchanged introductions and shared their first uncertain smiles, that their partnership would be tested in ways they couldn't yet fathom. The journey ahead would push them to their limits, forcing them to confront their own demons and navigate the treacherous landscape of spies and betrayal. But for now, in this moment of quiet anticipation, Liam and Mia stood on the precipice of a new chapter in their lives. They were about to embark on a mission that would shape their destinies and forever change the world they knew. As the city of Paris hummed with life around them, they shared a common purpose and an unwavering resolve to uncover the truth. The stage was set, and the shadows of the past were ready to reveal their secrets. Chapter 2: Unraveling Clues. The rain poured down relentlessly as Agent Liam Cooper and Mia Donovan stood under the flickering streetlight, their jackets soaked to the bone. They exchanged wary glances, neither of them thrilled about working together. The dimly lit alleyway mirrored the skepticism that hung in the air. Liam cleared his throat, breaking the silence. "Our first lead is a renowned arms dealer known as the Cobra. Word on the street is that he's been supplying Victor Kessler with advanced weaponry." Mia nodded, her eyes fixed on the dossier in her hands. "I've hacked into the city's surveillance system. We should be able to track the Cobra's movements and find his hideout." They made their way through the rain-soaked city streets, navigating the labyrinth of alleyways and narrow passages. The sounds of distant sirens and echoing footsteps reverberated in the damp air, heightening the tension. As they reached a seemingly ordinary warehouse, Liam scanned the surroundings with a trained eye. This is it. The Cobra's lair. They cautiously entered the dimly lit warehouse, the air thick with the smell of grease and machinery. Piles of crates towered around them, shrouding hidden secrets. Mia's fingers danced across her tablet, accessing the surveillance feed. The screen flickered to life, displaying a live feed of the Cobra's office. They observed as he conducted a shady deal with an unknown client. "He's meeting someone of interest," whispered Mia, her voice barely audible over the hum of machinery. Liam's eyes narrowed, studying the body language and nuances of the interaction. "We need to get closer and gather more intel." They silently weaved through the maze of crates, careful to avoid any creaking floorboards that might give them away. As they approached the office, they overheard snippets of conversation that piqued their curiosity. "I heard Kessler's planning something big," the Cobra's gravelly voice murmured. "He needs those weapons in a hurry." Mia's eyes widened, the revelation fueling her determination. "If Kessler's in a rush, time is of the essence. We can't afford any missteps." Liam nodded, his gaze fixed on the closed office door. "Let's wait for the Cobra to finish his meeting. Once he's alone, we'll strike." Minutes stretched into an eternity as they huddled in the darkness, the anticipation mounting. Finally, the Cobra's visitor departed, leaving him alone in the office. Liam and Mia seized the opportunity and swiftly moved towards the door. With practiced precision, Liam picked the lock, allowing them to slip inside unnoticed. The office was a stark contrast to the chaotic warehouse. It exuded an air of calculated organization, with files neatly stacked on the desk and a high-tech security system guarding its secrets. Mia approached the computer, her fingers dancing across the keyboard as she accessed the Cobra's files. The screen illuminated their faces, casting an eerie glow. "The weapons are being transported tomorrow night," Mia revealed, her voice hushed. "They're bound for a hidden facility in Eastern Europe." Liam's jaw clenched, the gravity of the situation sinking in. "We need to intercept that shipment. It's our chance to get closer to Kessler." They swiftly gathered the necessary information, leaving no trace of their presence. As they made their way out of the warehouse, the rain began to subside, leaving behind a trail of shimmering puddles in their wake. The weight of their discovery hung heavy in the air as they stepped back onto the rain-soaked streets. Their partnership, forged in skepticism, had taken its first step towards a fragile trust. Little did they know that the path ahead would test their resolve, their loyalty, and ultimately bring them face to face with the darkness they sought to unravel. Thanks for watching.